Here, let me just take a quick drink. I got a little scratchy throat. Been hanging out with grandkids. Okay, anyway, here's what I want you to know. How many times have you wished you could open a door with a keypad? This is what you can buy. It's not even $45. I mean, it's like basically $45. And this will take the place of your deadbolt. You'll still have a deadbolt, but it won't be the one that's currently there. It'll be the one that's in here. And the whole thing is, if I want to open that door, I can do it with a keypad. This is brand new. It's called Kaadas. It is a multi-award-winning international company that all they do is locks. They manufacture, they literally design them, manufacture them, test them, and that's what we have here at QVC for the first time. I'm so excited. Michael Padula, come on in. Let's talk. I think I want to buy this, but I want to make sure because I need to know kind of how it works.
Yeah, certainly. As a matter of fact, I was just talking to Ginger here on the floor, and she took taking a picture as we're going on because she goes, "I'm getting this." After
Yes,
it's
so
fantastic.
Cool.
You know, the popularity of electronic locks has happened over the last, say, 10, 15 years. And what it does is it provides you with an extra level of safety and security, but also more options. When I leave my house every day, I always go wallet, keys, cell phone, and I'm always forgetting one of them.
You almost have to do that.
You have to
count 1, 2, 3.
But I don't have to do that anymore because Kaadas has given us an electronic lock. This is a deadbolt, right? An electronic deadbolt.
Yes.
That all we have to do is remember the code. That's simply it. And by the way, you don't even really have to remember it because basically the owner, the master of the lock is going to create one code, and then I can give you a code. I can give my son, my daughter, my granddaughter, whoever's going to access the house, I can enlist up to 20 codes that are between 4 and 10 digits that you simply punch right there on the simple, easy to use backlit keyboard.
Yeah.
And that's all you do, and it unlocks and locks the door.
Even if you have a delivery man or somebody's coming to check out your washer and dryer, but you know them, you've worked with them for 20 years and you trust them, you could actually give them a code that they can just use one time.
That's right.
Kind of thing. So there's a lot of cool things.
Yeah.
It also will come with 2 keys.
That's right.
So that if for whatever reason it didn't work, you would still have a key for you and a key for a spouse or whoever.
Backup keys come with it. So even if you were to forget your code for some reason, you still have backup keys. If you still want to do it manually, you can do this.
Also, just to let you know, too, is that there are 2 colors.
Yes.
There's bronze and black. They look very much alike. So just pick bronze or black, basically. That's the bronze you're seeing right there. Okay, so take me to a door and tell me how this works.
Okay, I'm going to scoot over here. So a few things. Quite simply, installation is very, very simple. I want us to know at home, if you've never installed a deadbolt before, don't worry, it is not hard. There is going to be a how-to video on QVC.com. You can go and check it out. I think it's 4 minutes long.
Okay.
So you could literally do this in 4 minutes. In fact, Ginger, who I was again mentioning, said she can do, like, you can install this at home. If you haven't before, it's very, very simple.
Okay.
These are just your simple plates. But this is how it looks once it's installed. You've got one button right here. It says Kaadas, right? So if I'm going to, just as an example, if I'm going to come home and enter in my code, the code for us is 2468. 2468 Kaadas.
Oh.
I've got a green light, which means green means go. It's open.
Right.
Now, one little safety feature that I've enabled on this already, which hopefully our camera would catch, if not, I can do it on that one, is what this can do is I've walked through the door at home, right? 10 seconds later, it automatically pops back in. So the door is locked behind me 10 seconds after I walk in the door.
Or if you don't want it to do that,
absolutely,
you can program it to not do that.
That's right.
Too.
But I would like to think about going in the door, not remembering. If I forget to relock it behind me, I can set it to automatically do that.
Now, if I want to do it myself, would I punch in, like I would close the door. Okay, so this is going to go back in. So I would close the door. And then would I punch my code in again to lock it?
Okay, so
if I don't want to set it to automatically lock?
You would, as a matter of fact, you don't even have to punch your code in to lock it. What you have to do is, okay, so it locks behind me just because I have it set to do that. I'm gonna undo it again. Here's our code 2468 and open it, right? I'm gonna get a green light. Green light, it's unlocked. Now, Mary Beth, to lock it, all I have to do is hold down one key, any key, for 2 seconds.
Okay.
Let's pick a key, any key. How about 3? the
There it
deadbolt
came out.
opens.
Awesome.
Right? That's it. So simple technology. You're right that you can set this to, you can give codes away. You can set a one-time code.
Right.
So let's say you have a delivery person that's coming to the house and you only want them to have access to the house one time. You can set this to get a one-time code. They use it, they go in, that code doesn't work anymore.
Show me how to install.
Yes. Okay, so very simply, this is going to fit a US standard deadbolt. So 95% of doors that you can buy or that you're going to have in your home, this is going to fit.
Like basically, if you bought your deadbolt at, you know, like a big box store.
Absolutely.
They're all the same.
And
they're all standard.
If you're installing this at home and you're just getting a standard door, if you're having your house built or something like that, this is going to fit standard Deadbolt's US doors.
Yes.
It's quite simple. This is a little mounting bracket. This goes on the back of the door.
Do you have, so first of all, you remove your own deadbolt.
Correct. You remove your own deadbolt. Or if you, again, if this is going to, it takes a few screws, one screwdriver, 5 screws that come with this, and 1 screwdriver, and that's all you have to assemble it.
Okay.
The back plate goes on the back. This is the back cover, okay? So again, you can't really see, we can actually turn it. So this is what it looks like on the back.
It's
got
the
a
inside
manual
of your
switch.
house.
When I'm inside the house, that's how I lock and unlock it. I'm just manually turning that.
Cool.
That's it,
Just
right?
like you normally
Just like a
would.
regular deadbolt.
Yeah.
It's a regular deadbolt. This goes on the back. This goes on top of it. And what I want to show you is this is all powered by...
Here, if I'm in your way,
no, you're
tell
fine.
me to move.
It's 4 AA batteries. That's it.
Wow.
It's just 4 AA batteries, which is going to last you a very, very, very long time because...
Like, it could last almost up to a year.
That's right.
And that's if you're in and out of the door several times a day.
That's exactly right. So that's all the technology that is on the back, is it's powered, so nothing to charge, no apps to download.
Right.
I'm not using my cornea, I'm not using my fingerprint, right? I'm not giving away my identity. I'm just literally putting in four batteries. But the front plate goes on the front. Look, it's got one little cable that goes through, connects onto the back, and you're screwing them in with 5 screws and 1 screwdriver.
Wow.
That's it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And by the way, what is this made out of? That so I know somebody else can't come and, you know, take it out.
Yes, good question. This is heavy-duty aluminum alloy, and they test and test and test their products at Kaadas. You're right. They design, they manufacture, they test. This goes through rigorous testing. They even do hammer testing, where they're actually banging these plates with hammers. But this is definitely weather resistant. It's tested manually. This lock is moved like this up to 100,000 times before it gets in your door. So lots and lots of safety and security, not only with the lock, but the way that it's created.
I tell you what, I'm just blown away by this price.
It's brilliant, and it's such a good price.
I was like,
it really
seriously,
is.
I've looked at some different ones, and they can be a lot of money. And then sometimes they just plain get too complicated.
Yes.
Like, I don't need it complicated. I don't
agree.
need to, you know, open the garage at the same time and, you know, it's like, I just want to open the door.
Yes.
I just want to get in.
This is quite, again, it's an electronic deadbolt. It is not a smart, you're not punching in your fingerprints and nothing to charge, no apps to download. But again, I can give away a one-time code for the delivery person. I can assign it up to 20 different codes. If you wanted 20 different codes. Another one of my favorite features is if you want to hide your code as you're putting it in, you can put in fake numbers at the beginning, your code in the middle, and fake numbers at the end, so that if anybody was seeing around you, they don't remember your code.
There's times
lots of safety features built in.
But it's all in there. Why don't you just show me it on the door one more time?
Yeah, again, so I'm going to push so I have the deadbolt lock, so I'm going to open it, 2, 4, 6, 8. It closes, I pull the door closed, and in 10 seconds, it's going to automatically lock that deadbolt behind me because I assigned it to.
Right, and you can do that from 10 seconds up to 99 seconds, which is over a minute and a half. But now to get in, let me see if I can get in. So, 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate?
Mary Beth.
Kaadas. Yay, Kaadas. Michael, you're so funny.
Love you, Mary Beth.
I love it. I'm going to get one of those. Ginger, you're going to get one, right? I want to get one too. In the meantime, here's something we don't have time for, but it is available.